And they're going to bring some guys up, so we're not going to have a lot of time here. And True fumbles the ball, but he recovers it on his own self. And I think that's going to be a first down. Is it? It is. What is going on, guys? We're back with another video, and we are on to the Super Bowl. And I punched my mic. I was so excited. I just popped my mic in the head. So, of course, after this game, we are automatically, the season's over, win or lose. So, if this video gets 100 likes, I will stream the entire offseason on Friday. I believe it'll be a Friday that we would stream. Yeah, Friday. So, I'm right here. I'm going to have to scout these college players because otherwise, if we don't advance, blah, blah, blah. So, you guys can kind of help me decide which players we should grab. I mean, I think I would, let's be honest. If you guys are giving me some crazy suggestions, I'm going to be like, all right, that's enough of you. So just to give you maybe an excitement for it, I don't even know what kind of picks we have. Oh, damn. Yeah, we're going to have 31 or 32, and then a 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 6th, 7th, 7 round. And then next year, we don't have a single first, so that's interesting. I'm not exactly sure what the hell we're going to do with that. I remember people were like, yeah, the trade you made was so unrealistic. Well, it was pretty good, if not better, for the Raiders than what the Raiders really got. In my opinion, kind of actually. Who knows? Maybe not. They got 2 second rounds, a first, and Aaron Lynch with something else. I don't remember what it was. I think it was fair enough. And Kwiatkowski, actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So, honestly, we don't have a lot to build with in the future, so we really need this win. And speaking of really need this win, I did change the sliders. I believe this is our sliders for the postseason here. Or the Super Bowl. This is the hardest we've had so far. I'll jump their pass block in a few, even without Khalil Mack. Fumblies doesn't matter. This is going to be a tougher challenge than normal, I would say. I've tackled at 45 because the AIs don't break tackles anyways. So, maybe a little bit more broken tackles can make for a little bit of fun. So we're going to scout real quick. Then we're going to be on to the biggest game of all freaking time. That bowl of soup. So looking at quarterbacks, we were debating maybe grabbing a quarterback in the draft. Honestly, this guy looks like probably the best option because I doubt Lawrence Doss is going to be there. If Lawrence Doss is there at 31 or 32, I think you're almost forced to take him, which for some reason quarterbacks don't really get drafted too high anymore. Well, guys like him might, but these kind of guys like the B+ throw power and that are actually still pretty good don't. So if someone like that's in the 3rd round, we might take one and just see what we can do. Really, I'm not even sure the biggest need. I think it's just getting younger. Maybe offensive line. Honestly, I have no idea what to scout here since we don't have any scouting grades. Let's grab a couple of middle linebacker looks just for the fact that Trevathan's not a young fella. He's not going to last forever. Pass rusher was our biggest need going into the season, but getting Khalil Mack definitely changes things, even though he is out for the entire postseason. 85 to their 81, so it makes sense to win. Could be the first time in my YouTube lifespan that all 3 of my franchises win the Super Bowl right out the gate. And you might think, that's not crazy, but we have some pretty hard sliders. I think the big factor comes into the play that usering linebacker is very good. So I'm going to try to user different things all across the game. Because either way, even though you might say, I'm making it easier for them, I'm not really, though. It's just mixing it up for everyone, That's all I'm going to say. So here we go with the Texans. We are in, I would assume, Atlanta. This looks like Atlanta. Hopefully, we're not in Houston. That would be a little unfair of an advantage. Super Bowl, got to see these cinematics. It's not very often you're going to see them with me at least. Super Bowl, I think at this point, I feel the fans would know what game this is, I feel like it would be known. Wonder what the thumbnail is going to be. It might be the Super Bowl podium, but try to blur that out as much as I can to make it where you can't tell who wins. But then people, if we do win and you can't tell who wins, people are going to automatically assume I gave it away when I really didn't. I don't know, man. We'll see. You guys already know. And Deshaun Watson, he leads the 2nd best passing offense in the NFL. And the craziest part about that is they run the ball 58% of the time. They have the best passing stats of any team, yet they run the ball more, which is crazy. They are only 16th in rushing attack, so I don't know, maybe they're just very efficient on offense. Hopkins, obviously their top threat in the receiving category. Will Fuller, I would assume, is healthy. in this universe. Who wins the toss? Looks like the Texans did. They were a little excited a little bit early. Who and what did they choose? They fist pump. I don't know if that means that they're going to get the ball first. We'll find out. Here we go. Receiver versus cornerback. Quarterback versus quarterback. I mean, they probably have us beat in the quarterback range, but everything else it's a close fight. We got to watch out for J.J. Watt. They are going to receive the ball first. They chose to do so. Bruce Ellington. Pretty average stats for a guy that, probably doesn't get a lot of touchbacks or receptions in the kick return category. We see that our kicker is half of his kicks this season touchbacks. Probably not that great of a number, but we usually do, kind of purposely let them get a chance to return it, especially if we know their return man isn't that dangerous. Like Bruce Ellington doesn't really scare me. Plus, it goes to the fullback, so that's a pretty big win. Starting off, expect, exactly how we wanted it to. Kind of, actually. He got to the 28, so. Deshaun Watson, like I said, number 2 in yardage for passing. The season of his, spectacular. 37 touchdowns, 10 picks, 4,500 yards. You can't get much better as a quarterback. You couldn't want much more as a coach, so it's going to be a tough one. Of course, ever since Mac got hurt, Floyd is the guy taking over that spot. Miller inside, and they're going to, we thought they were going to run early, and Deshaun Watson's going to take off. A smart decision, slides, gets 4 yards. I mean, that was a very good play action. Tricked the hell out of us, I'll tell you what. The offensive line of the Texans looks as follows. Not a good line at all. This is actually debatably one of the worst lines in the league just based off of names there. But the receiving threats, a pretty good receiving core. Cliff Averill on the other side, obviously. Going to try and user one of these players. Floyd looks like the guy today. And Floyd's going to get locked up. And Miller is going to get about 2 or 3 yards. To the outside, inside, and it's stripped from Ryan Griffin. Great read, but their first and only pass of the drive will be incomplete to the backup tight end. Allen, I'm going to take the run up the middle. And Howard gets the most he could. 3 yards, not a bad little gainer. Go a little inside zone. Cohen has made some plays on this read. However, they are bringing him up a little bit, but it's on the other side for the most part. Cohen to the outside. Going to outrun Clowney. Cohen going to get about 6 yards there, 5 or 6. And I trust my ground game a little bit more than they do, so I'm going to give this ball to Howard, who will get it easily. Runs over a player, and Howard's breaking one loose early on. Howard is going to get down to the 27-yard line. Great exterior blocking. Receivers did their jobs for the most part, and we beat our one-on-one matchup. Good job, Howard. Maybe that's where they went wrong so far. Inside, Taylor Gabriel wide open. Taylor Gabriel in a really interesting situation. He's not the number 3 receiver or the number 2, but he is the slot receiver. Throw on 2nd and goal. Inside, and Allen holds on for the first score of the game. Starting off the Super Bowl as we would like to. Can't draw it up any better, really. We are looking at another scenario. Almost the last 3 first starts of the drives have been the exact same. Run, 3rd and 2. And there's no one to block me. There is no one. That is going to be a sack for Roquan on Deshaun Watson. Terrible right guard play so far for the Texans. Inside, Equanimous, wide open. Not really a guy that's going to make many moves, but first down is good enough for me. Cohen inside. Can he get the look? He can. Cohen tried to cut that right. Couldn't quite get there. It's going to be a 3rd and 1. Maybe, nope, 3rd and 2. Howard has a fumble this season, and there is no one on the line here. Unless Watt makes a play, which he does, but no. Ooh. Did he make the play? He did not. Close. Goddamn, never disrespect him. And I'm going to take a shot to Allen Robinson, who beats Jonathan Joseph. There he goes. And another missed throw to Allen. Allen Robinson has beaten his man, and yet he can't get the throw there. 3rd and 10 now. Come on. Come on, offense. We got to not get off the field. We don't want to get off the field. Got to get a first down here. And there's Trey Burton wide open, and the throw is on time, and it's good. He's too fast for, oh, maybe not too fast for Merciless. Good catch up there. Another huge 3rd down conversion that almost scored. And there goes There goes Miller. Taylor Gabriel setting up the play with the streak to the 3 now. I don't care what the look is. I believe someone will get out there. Let's go, Howard. Come on. And like I said, I believed, and there's the score. 2-touchdown lead right before the second quarter. Love it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I bumped the quarterback accuracy up to, what, 70? Does it have to go to 80? Do I need the quarterbacks to throw every single pass perfectly? I mean, you see these throws. Those are good throws. 3rd and 9 conversion. He's just not, I don't know, 1 for 3 to start the second quarter. He's got his, oh, no, he doesn't. We have that locked, and there's a good run. Oh, look at Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson kind of tricking us because early on, he showed he was going to slide, and there he got a little risky, and it was a good decision. If this isn't the most obvious run in the world, I don't know what is. Yeah, we read it, but he still breaks a couple of tackles, gets to the 34. Gets a 9-yard gain, even though we knew. Rook one on the inside, and he gets picked up. Big men get involved, and he's gonna be a little short here. 3rd and inches. Floyd breaking off the coverage, and oh, how is that not picked off? I don't even know what happened there. If Deshaun missed it, or if the guy just didn't catch it, but it's 4th and inches. I would debate going for this. You're down 14. It's inches. It's not even a guaranteed field goal either. It's like a 49-yarder. I think you have to go for this here. They're going to kick it, and they will score. Their kicker must not have a lot of power. Line on the ground game quite a bit this game, and if I can get success, I cut it back in because the outside receiver, Allen, was going to give up that block. But if I can get a good run game, I'll do it. Nobody in the backfield. That left edge could get a little wild, but Cohen, I think, is a little bit more dangerous. I'm going to have to force this one. I can't even get it off. And Trubisky is hurt. Oh, no. Bit of a pop. I mean, we have a little bit of a lead here. Actually, I think Trubisky did go out one game. Now that I remember it, good block on the inside. I can't get off, and that probably is my coverage. Wide open Griffin. Gets to about the 38, 39-yard line. A bruised shoulder, so that should be fine, but that was a little bit of a scare. I mean, I think Chase Daniel could probably hold on, but the offense definitely struggles if he's out. And it's crazy to say because, oh, look at this. Look at the defense. It's crazy to say, but, I mean, it's definitely true. And there's no one on Floyd. I don't know how you leave Floyd unblocked, but you just do, and you're going to cost yourself a good chance at a first down. Throw the damn ball. Running the ball on us is not going to work very often. And that left foot was close. I don't think he got it, but it's close. And they're going to bring some guys up, so we're not going to have a lot of time here. And True fumbles the ball, but he recovers it on his own self. And I think that's going to be a first down. Is it? It is. What a play to make right off of an injury. Takes a hit, gets the first down off of his own fumble recovery. Almost got to wonder if he didn't think he had it and he just fumbled just to give himself a better chance for the first down. That's a risky call, but wouldn't surprise me. The man's played gutsy all his life. And inside, nice little move by Cunningham there to bring him down through the block almost. Rolling out to the left, J.J. Watt. Throw it away, throw it away. No, Trubisky gets hit with another rough one too. They kind of read it, but we do have the blocks out here. James Daniel, and we get the block. Cohen slips it out for a gain of about 20. We're calling our first time out of the game. And that's how we get the first down on a long 3rd and 12. And there, oh no, they recover the fumble. That's the second fumble for Trubisky. I was staring down B and A, and there was a linebacker that just perfectly played both of them. And to the outside, there goes Callahan. Inside, Callahan's faster than most, and he scores. Super Bowl defensive pick 6. That is a huge play. 44-yarder. Now, they threw a pick 6, but with 10 seconds left, they got down the field kind of quickly here. So they do have a chance to score at least. I mean, they put themselves in a hole, and they're just trying to dig it out, which makes no sense. That's stupid saying. And Watson gets a little scared, throws it off underneath. They call a timeout, probably leading to 3 points. And that ends the first half. So, I mean, that's a good start for us. Can't complain. Definitely not going to complain about us taking a 21-6 lead going to halftime. You know, if Deshaun Watson doesn't throw that pick and he has the drive he just did, you know, it's a 6-14 game. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, I have them at 68 accuracy, I'm pretty sure, on all Madden. What else do you want? I mean, there's nothing more I could really do for them to not throw picks. Deshaun Watson, just terrible decision. I don't know what that was about. I mean, look at that play. How much time he had, and he still threw the pick six. There's nothing that can be done. The user baits are too good. There's nothing that can, I mean, whatever. We get the ball to start the second half as well, so this is going to be a rough one for him, especially with our success on the ground. Probably shouldn't even take this back, but Cohen's going to anyways. And we get to the 23. Wasn't even running full sprint there. I should have been, but I was waiting for the lane. Jordan Howard going to be running in on a stacked front once again. But the blocks are pretty solid, and Howard gets about almost a first down on the first run. I mean, these blocks are not bad today. And Howard powers through. I had a right bumper, but Taylor Gabriel is open as well. And Taylor Gabriel is the fast man, so he gets to the 46-yard line. Most teams have not come close to stopping us. And, I mean, the wide open lane and Howard not going down early has been huge. I mean, there goes Howard powering through once again to the 30. They don't really bring it. A little trouble. And that's going to be a bit of a loss. 7-yard loss there to Shaheen. Probably should have just threw it to the ground. They don't really give us a look, but I'm going to take it. And there's good defense by Jonathan Joseph. It's a good throw. Place it right where it needed to be. And once again, they're not going to really cover it. But they have a little bit more coverage deeper, and that's going to force a field goal. And the biggest kicker is we haven't even really been running that much man, and that's really where our team strives. They've got time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, good recovery. Who was that? Kyle Fuller. Damn. That was close. Try to use this outside with Fuller. There's a lot to cover over here. Inside's a good find, and the youngster catches it for the first down. There's a little bit of a drive. Gets beat off the press instantaneously, but the pressure gets there instantaneously. The big boys showing up on that play. Wow. And there should have been a pick, but it was thrown right over our hands to Ellington. They had the wide open tight end. Once again, trying not to, get out of the commentator mode, but he has his tight end wide open there. Why doesn't he throw to him? Instead, he throws a risky one to us. That should have probably been picked, if we're being honest. And here, with help, brings him down for a gain of only 1. Running the ball, not working for them, yet they keep going to it. I mean, at the end of the day, and they're close here, and, it's a step in the right direction. I just don't like them in this look. However, Miller gets a good lane, and he slips off for the score. All right. Maybe I spoke too soon. A 30-yard run by Lamar Miller there on the stiff arm. There you go for them. That's not how you go for us. Who was the safety that missed it here? Was it Eddie? It was Kyle Fuller. What a stiff arm, man. Gonna roll out with the play. Equanimous kind of open. I'm going to take Howard here. I'm going to take Howard, and what a damn play by, I don't even know who that is. Colvin, Aaron Colvin. They do lose a DT here. And Trubisky gets the biggest lane in Super Bowl history almost. I mean, they had 2 linebackers there. Whoever it was, they had a chance, and they left it. Obviously, their chances are diminishing here, but if they can get a stop, which they do not, Howard. Oh, they held us there with Merciless, but oh, Howard, my man. Gonna give my all on this play. St. Brown underneath. Probably rather have Taylor here. Taylor over top could be the look, though. Equanimous underneath. Like I said, I would have rather had Taylor. If that's Taylor, I'm thinking that's a first. But here, this could be a punt. I normally do decently. Like, I'm way better when there's about 50, 55 yards away. But when it's that close, I mess up the timing. Because there's no indicator. It doesn't tell you where the ball is. To the outside, it's a risky one. And oh, my Lord. Hopkins makes an amazing catch. 9 minutes left, down 11. Abort. Oh, I can't abort. It's too late. Inside, and Ellington burns Fuller. And there's a good curl route by Hopkins. They're finally starting to target their number 1 player. Not for the fact that they have a chance to come back, but for the fact that I don't know if we'll be able to convert on 3rd down or something. And wow, what a play! And he catches it off the tip. Look at the awareness on that play. To the outside, maybe? Taking an inside look, and that's overthrown. You're not going to get that coverage out of Floyd on that other side. Inside, finds a lane. Ryan Griffin bounces off. Ryan Griffin making a couple of plays late. Good 7-yard gain there. To the outside. Miller down to the 2. He finds him, bounces off. I mean, I think he would have had it either way, but bounces off and gets the first. I honestly don't know where they're going to go with this. Right up the middle, probably. A little counter, and Foreman gets into the end zone with power. And with the score being 5, they're going to try to go for 2 to make the deficit only 3 points, so they can tie the game with a field goal. Words are hard. And nobody inside. Watson is going to get nowhere. Howard's got the lane to the left. They have nobody on this left side. I don't know what they're doing here. Howard's going to get a look and face mask. Huge play by Tyrann Mathieu to give us an instant 15. Howard on the inside. Going to get another look. J.J. Watt can't get off the line. Huge hit, though, by Whitney, who's been all over the ball today. Going to go back to halfback angle. I might slant Gabriel, though. Especially on this, it doesn't look like he's going to get open. I'm going to slant Gabriel and hope this line holds up. And Cohen holds on. Whew. Scary. Scary stuff, Cohen, man. I got to trust him, and it worked. Not sure why the clock stopped there. To the outside. Great block by the fullback. And Cunningham, I really got to worry about these strip animations. So, of course, even with a field goal, they're only going to be down by 8. So, still 1 possession. So, if they can hold us, they got a chance. And honestly, J.J. Watt getting constantly beat this game is the biggest reason why we're in a lead here. And running the ball so damn well. And there's another one. J.J. Watt made a play there, but the fact that he did make a play is almost as worrisome as anything for them. You got J.J. Watt making a play off the line of scrimmage for the tackle. That's not good. And here, honestly, I can't throw the ball. I have to run it. I got to play conservatively. And there's a huge play by Cole. Coming with the craziest call I've had all season long. And hold on to it, please. Held right bumper. Thought I had them beat. I mean, you got to think, hey, it's going to be a run. There's 2 guys on the edge blitzing. They both miss, and that's a score. They're going to go once again. I think you just have to run it. With, if it was a 6-point lead you're going to take, no. But an 8-point lead, you got to trust your defense. And nobody blocks the edge and potentially pushes to overtime. I mean, this is the first real chance they've had in a while to even the score. At this point, basically any turnover would probably win us the game. To the outside, good find. Going to get about 12 to 13 there. And they will hurry up. Looks like we're going to be sitting with cover 3 for the most part this drive. Floyd, I'm going to need some pressure. He does get it. A little short gain inside. Not really the look they want, but, I mean, it's still movement. They're still moving. Trevathan on Ellington. I'm going to have to user this one. This is not a good look for us. Even with me usering, it's not a good look. Okay, oh, and it's picked off! Danny Trevathan, run! Hold on to this. And I think we've just won the Super Bowl. A terrible late look. On a I mean, there's nothing in the world that tells you that's a good decision. There's just nothing. And I don't know why we're not kneeling this ball out. I have no idea why we're not kneeling the ball out here. Because we won the Super Bowl. Kneeling the ball, Trubisky. There you go. And you look at the comparisons. They picked it up in the second half. They definitely did. But when you have the other team having more rushing yards than passing yards and they're winning the game, that's not a good look for your defense. It's just not. And I don't know, once again, why the hell we're out here on the ground with the ball. I mean, Howard's as dependable as they can get. But still, that's just unnecessary risk. And we win the Super Bowl by 8. It got interesting there late in the second quarter, in the second half, the fourth quarter specifically, and it was too little too late. The victors are the Bears. Honestly, you looked at that, and on paper, we thought, I mean, right out the gate, I thought we were going to win this game. If it was the Steelers, that's a different story. That is a whole nother offense, and more importantly, a whole nother offensive line. I think that was a huge factor in this game as well, is the Texans, I don't even know how they made the playoffs, let alone the Super Bowl with that offensive line. It's such a worrisome look for them. They did have a decent play, a couple of plays where the ball, they had plenty of time to throw the ball, but Watson, I don't know, he just wasn't seeing the field at all. Howard, huge play on third down. I mean, that's a difference-making play. Doesn't make that play, and we might have lost that game. Trey Burton to the outside, another huge clutch third down that went from having to punt the ball to getting points. Lamar Miller, that broke the whole thing free for them. That was, I believe, our first touchdown pass actually in the game to Allen Robinson. Callahan, the pick six. Doesn't throw that pick six, they win the game. Simply put, Allen Robinson is going to be the MVP of the game. 2 catches, 9 yards, and a touchdown. In all fairness, he did run block pretty well, but let's be honest, the only reason why he got it is because he's the highest overall. I don't understand why there's not something in place where the stats do matter. Like, if they can calculate what, players getting dev ups and all that, I don't know why they can't calculate a guy deserving MVP of the Super Bowl who clearly is Jordan Howard. It's not even a question at this point. Jordan Howard is the MVP. If not him, maybe Danny Trevathan because he was on fire all game, had the game-sealing pick as well. How Allen Robinson gets that, I don't know. I feel like I've had a stroke a few times this video. My words they come out and my brain wants something different. Mitchell Trubisky, really, honestly, this performance, it puts it right onto what it is. He's a game-managing guy. If he doesn't throw picks and he puts the ball where he needs to, we win the game. He did have 2 fumbles, one benefiting us and the other obviously kind of setting up the game for him. Lamar Miller really didn't run the ball too well, but that huge 30-yard gain was a huge play in the game. And Jordan Howard, with his best performance all season, I'm pretty sure, 28 carries, 158 yards, 5.6 on the ground, 1 touchdown. How he was an MVP, I don't even know. And ironically, I mean, he's might be just as high of an overall, very close at least. Defensively, sacks, Whitney Merciless was on fire for them. Clearly their player of the game. Roquan and Hicks had a sack. Picks, Danny Trevathan and Callahan. Of course, with Callahan's being a touchdown. The safety that plays corner, did damn well. And we win a Super Bowl as the Bears. I love it. So a couple of guys have some points. Not really going to worry about that at this moment. We have some off-season re-signings probably, but like I said, I won't do that right now. If you guys get 100 likes on this video, we will, we will do this live. We'll do a stream of this. Jonathan Hankins. Of course, the likes have to get there by probably Thursday, late Thursday night. Just because if it's not, I'm going to have to up, or not Thursday night. Yeah, Thursday night. 100 likes by Thursday night, because if not, I'm going to have to record this to get it up. So, got to give me a little bit of a chance. So, these are the re-signings. Of course, we'll get to that. Let me know who you guys think we should probably re-sign. I would say Jonathan Hankins for sure gets a contract. Cliff Averill was kind of big for us down the stretch, but I don't know if we'll get him back. Equinemius, we will re-sign for sure. Probably give him a 4-year deal here, I would say. Honestly, he deserves it. He's picked up right where we needed him to be picked up. Kevin White probably goes. I mean, he had a couple of plays for us, but he's not really necessary. A lot of the guys we don't physically need, even if they've had a couple of good plays throughout the season, will most likely be let go. Michael Burton, he's nothing special. There's no reason to give him a signing bonus. If he doesn't take the no signing bonus contract, he's just going to be let go, simply put. But yeah, a Super Bowl win is a Super Bowl win. Our right tackle is gone. I have no idea who that. Oh, it was the bully guy. God damn, I can't think of what his name is. Whatever, the guy that bullies people, whatever his damn name is. But I honestly can't think of what his damn name is. Incognito. There we go. Eddie Goldman, and so Hankins, he was out for a while there near the end, but he was great for us when he wasn't hurt. We'll see if we re-sign him. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, we'll stream if we get the 100 likes. But until next video, see ya.